Hi everybody, I'm Johanna, illustrator, Inky evangelist and creator of colouring books. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you 3 different ways to tackle leaves in Ivy and the Inky butterfly. Before we get started, remember to pop some blank sheets of paper behind the page that you're working on just to cushion your pencil and to stop any indentation and transfer of ink. Now we're all prepped, let's get colouring. For this tutorial, you will need your copy of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, your Staedtler Ergosoft colouring pencils, I'll put the numbers of the pencils that I use in the show notes below, a colourless blender pencil, and also an HB graphite pencil. So for the first leaf technique, we're going to use one single colour of pencil, but it's going to make a really nice sort of mottled effect. So I'm going to just go all the way around this outer edge and fill it in with a decreasing pressure towards the middle so it's that lighter colour. Make sure these edges are nice and dark and all these little overlaps and corners too. And with these sort of curly tendrils, I do them dark at the extremities and paler in those sort of midsections. Now for the cool bit, grab your colourless blending pencil and I'm just going to start in the darker bits and work into the middle, blending all that colouring pencil together and smoothing and softening it out. I wouldn't use a blending pencil on the stalks just because it's a really narrow little strip of colour and it can be quite hard to control the blending pencil in there. Then I'm going to grab the colouring pencil again and just go over some little bits, so perhaps the tips of the leaves and the overlaps. There we go. So this is super easy. Just grab your colouring pencil and do dark at the point of the leaves furthest away from the centre, this little grouplet, and create a really nice gradient effect. Now you can either leave that as it is or grab a graphite pencil and add some extra details. So for these little primrose leaves here, I'm going to use 2 colours and we're going to blend them together. So 2 different shades of green. I'm going to use the darker one on the underside of the leaf. So as you can see, I've pressed hard on the lower section of the leaf and then it fades to lighter up here. I've also left little white highlights down the edge here and also on the top of these sort of lumpy scallopy bits there. So you could either leave the leaf like that, it looks quite nice and shiny, or grab your other green and go over it a little bit. And again, you could leave it like that, or grab your colourless blending pencil and just flatten out all that colour and smush it together a bit more. Then I would go back in and just redarken the underside. And if you wanted to, you could grab your white gel pen and just do a few little highlights on this side, and maybe a couple on here. So there you go, that's 3 little ways to colour leaves. So there you go, there's 3 super easy but really beautiful tips and tricks for colouring leaves in Ivy and the Inky butterfly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.